What's up, folks? We are back once again with Deadlock Fight Night number 10. Now, this week's games were extra magnificent as teams were able to play the 4 new heroes in the game: Holiday, Calico, Viper, and Sinclair. And with Mydong back on the scene for Deadlock Fight Night, they had a tough challenger ahead in Parivision, previously known as DMS. Will Mydong be able to take down this new super team and get themselves into the money match against Aegis Aurora? Let's find out. Luckily for us, the first match of DFN number 10 gives us 3 of the new heroes in Holiday, Calico, and the magnificent Sinclair. Clearly, Saf has been practicing Sinclair as he takes down YG in an easy 1 versus 1.
Seen a big chunk of HP as he was able to heal a little bit before that. And again, that's just the poke potential that Saf can do.
With a lot of early fights in the duo lanes, we see Taz rotate in for a kill on Hoot. But it's Hoot who has the last laugh as he boosts back in. On cooldown for the time being, but that's beautiful. Hoot actually gets taken down, so that's play with me dealing with the Holiday. Still a fight to be had here, though. I think in this lane number 1 now, you can see the pushback coming from Mydong as Taz really has to get on out. Another carbine, no, ready to go. And now, yeah, okay, final stand also going to be used here. They're serious about taking this fight. YG extremely low, tries to pop the cold front. And still caught in the midst of it, able to get out with that ultimate.
And together rotated in from lane 4, trying to actually look for some extra kills here as it's just a 1-for-1 trade so far. And they're still see the damage come through. Mopton's gonna fall, and they're able to pick up another kill. Actually, oh my god, was that Hoot coming through, taking him extremely low. He's first to pop the ultimate, but dies either way, and Hoot does turn things around.
Yeah, Parivision never had a chance to make use of that shadow transformation. Holiday hitting hard. Now the last two to catch Taz out. They're gonna get hit by all of those gloom bombs. And try and use the time wall to get through it. Cube desperately used by Presses to try and keep Taz alive, but man, Holiday is brutal when they come in out of nowhere like that. Using the urn to bait Mydong in to allow them to split push in lane 2, things turn out better than expected for Parivision as they get 4 kills and their 3rd walker. Yeah, all the Guardians now finally down. Parivision do lose theirs, but they have eyes elsewhere now. A lot of pressure being put down on this walker, and of course with a group up like this, there's not a lot that Mydong are going to be able to do about it. Time War gets thrown up here, and of course the switch is available, going to get popped here by Taz to try and set things up, and YG and Tavik get absolutely decimated. And that play is an inflection point in this game. Not only is that going to be another walker, of course, for Parivision. On the brink of a tipping point in this game, being down 11k, Hoot manages to get a massive catch out on Saf. Ability to use the series shift for your ultimate, that's very powerful. However, they might be in a little bit of trouble here, but Lex is able to bring Saf down. Looks like a telekinesis was able to hold them aloft for a time. Pushing now into this fight is Tavik, obviously ready to rumble, even though they've already parted with their ultimate. They're looking to deal enough damage to together and play with me to remove them from the fight, and this is now very winnable for Mydong. At very least, Jason, there's going to be a walker in this lane.
Oh, it'd be huge. I mean, that would be a flex slot unlock for them as well. We do have mid-boss come out about a minute and a half of time. So
with Mydong finally getting the lead, they look to further push it by getting an earn turn in. That was all Parivision needed to see, though, to full send it on mid-boss. They lose 2 players, but still manage to get the rejuve. Here now, as you can see right in front of Prestus, he actually hits the cold front. Time wall also going to be thrown up by Taz, and last stand used. Mydong really never had a chance to compete for this rejuvenate, but now there's a real fight to be had. Hoot trying to back away, has eyes on Prestus for the time being, wants to dash after them and blows into smithereens. Taz gets a huge swap on the playmaker in Hoot to open up 4 kills. Switch those straight to time wall as well, so you are going to be silenced, trying to walk away. You get the divine barrier. Hoot is trying to just escape here, but they're laying it on pretty thick. Together takes a bunch of damage with that 1 pick on the Holiday and turning it into a pickup as well on that McGinnis. Could spell trouble for Mydong. Binding Word also going to be catching this guy out, and even as Ethereal Shift is going to be used, I don't think there's any situation rather where Muffin can walk away. Mydong wouldn't let mid-boss slip like before as they get in there just in time to get 4 kills and the rejuve.
The fight now, and it looks like the engagement's happening.
Yeah, they got off the mid-boss and they're going for it now. Here it is, last stand going to be used. Of course, Binding Word also caught out, but Prestus going to fall first. Return to Shadows popped here now, but Together was also using that Shadow transformation, and in that window was invulnerable, but YG blows in the smithereens pretty much straight away. Mydong are hitting so much harder than this tankier lineup of Parivision. And eventually Hoot will fall, but Tavik still here. A legitimate damage threat. Lex as well, of course, going to be hitting quite hard. Stone Idol from Litz thrown in, but they end up giving their life up here. 5 players still standing for Mydong for the time being. Parivision flattened in a straight-up brawl.
It's not over just yet. I feel like Taz can still see this away. He's done it before with a great swap into a steal. Mydong still have to respect this. Onibi's going to have to use that wall to keep him away as well. Not to mention Sak can still put up a bunch of damage. And we do see the engagement come back in. The knockdown's going thrown as well. The wall as well. But Onibi will secure it for the side of Mydong.
After mid-boss was taken, Parivision gets the catch on Hoot as we see the budget paradoxical swap. Parivision gets 2 kills, but Mydong equalized with the help of Tvik's Wraith. Here, oh no, okay, Spirit Lasso used by Hoot, but the goo ball, the problem, that was awkward. I think you lassoed a
Rescue
goo balling Viscous? Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Either way, final stand getting popped up here. Last stand, excuse me. Now, though, Telekinesis going to throw Play With Me back into the ground. Hoot and Onibi, though, have fallen. This is Parivision now with a big opportunity. Looking to try and isolate Lexi. Firing away, of course, with that weapon. And, ooh, you don't expect that. Tvik comes out of absolutely nowhere. This is where the fight could turn now. Get the Wraith where they needed to be. And I think Parivision believed that as well. Look at how quickly they're trying to get away. Taz barely able to escape, but eventually has to succumb. This Tvik is absolutely relentless. With both teams so evenly matched, all it takes is one mistake for either to win. That mistake came with Marfin getting caught out and Parivision getting 5 kills and the mid-boss. Yeah, paradoxical swap. Looks like it caught on to Marfin, who's still trying to escape, but it's unlikely the Lash is going to get out of there. First pick for Parivision now. A lot of pressure coming down. Who takes a big hit? And, geez, Play With Me doesn't commit to the fight just yet. Parivision trying to make the most of their health pools, and only Play With Me and Precious had taken any damage at that point. An absolute mess here, but Mydong looks like just as they were poised to take the lead or maybe even the game, Parivision again pulls the rug out from under them. Desperately, YG trying to get away with all of this mobility, of course, all of these damage mitigating abilities, they still get run down, and that is a 4-player pick and a massive error here for Mydong. Parivision noticed that YG is pushing lane 1 for a flex slot, so they seize a golden opportunity. They dive in to get a fast kill on Hoot and snowball it into the win. Again, a lot of damage on Marfin. Hoot also the object of scrutiny earlier on. The curse throw is going to make things a little bit hard to Play With Me, and they get taken down. Hoot though traded out 1-for-1 at least as Marfin gets some form of revenge here. Parivision not really feeling like it's time to fully commit. Back away after losing, of course, their Warden. And they've lost Taz as well. This is a little bit ugly over the top. This 3-piece of Mydong dive on in. Marvin eventually falls, but not a priority target necessarily in this fight. Puddle Punch, though, going to be used to catch Lexi out. That's beautifully done by Saf. There was no escape with the Mirage. And YG can really only poke from long distance, which, by the way, is where Calico is absolutely at her worst. Getting caught now by the lasso. Able to get out there by the looks of things with an unstoppable just as well, because they were in deep trouble.
And the respawns are coming back in as well. Play With Me going to be coming back in on lane 2. They're still looking for the fight. White's just trying to buy some time, try to stall with the help of Onibi and Tvik, but they're up against 6 players of Parivision here with Taz returning as well, and it's going to be so tough to hold on. The Patron, I mean, you could just kind of burst it down here because there's nothing that Mydong can do against this.
Yeah, I think Mydong are in deep trouble. Parivision find the most important fight and win it out. With Parivision beating Mydong in the Challenger match, it was time for a rematch of Deadlock Fight Night number 8. Make sure you head over to our Money Match recap video to see how it all went down.